A meme as old as time is MiHoYo's downright refusal to make some weapon and element combinations a reality. Our first Geobo character came out during Inazuma, and our first Hydropolarm character wasn't even released before Sumeru. And the new unused weapon combination in the people's eyes is a CRYO catalyst, which is now finally being used by Wriothesley. But does he live up to the wait? This video is going to be an overview of Wriothesley's kit and playstyle, with some possible weapon and artifact choices mixed in. So, Wriothesley is going to be a CRYO catalyst DPS character, focusing on buffing his normal and charge attacks with the use of a skill. His normal attacks are going to have him punching the enemies, much like Heizo, with his charge attack being uppercut. Not much interesting here. His skill is where things get good. His skill is going to put him in a special state that will boost his normal attack damage as long as he's above 50% HP, and give him interruption resistance. When you hit an enemy in this state, your HP will drain, giving a very obvious synergy with the new Hunter set released in 4.0. This is going to last 10 seconds with a 16-second cooldown, giving you plenty of time to swap into your supports. As for his burst, it's very simple. It's just 5 very quick hits of damage. Think of Wanderer but CRYO. His Ascension 1 is what makes his playstyle a bit more unique, as it will grant him an effect once he falls below 60% HP, which will increase his charge attack damage, and when he does do a charge attack it will heal him for 30% of his HP, helping you to keep up his skill's damage bonus. This does mean that if you run him with a healer you're going to find it difficult to proc this passive, which changes up his team building quite a bit. His Ascension 4 is a lot more simple, as it just gives you 30% attack for losing or gaining HP in his skill state. Wriothesley's energy economy is going to be very similar to that of Wanderer, as they both generate particles in the exact same way, and have the same burst cost. Wriothesley, however, doesn't have a C6 Farazan boosting the team's particle generation out the ass. I can't see his team requirements going over 140% though, especially with a Favonia supporting the team. You do want to burst every rotation though, as it's going to be roughly 20% of his damage every rotation. As for his constellations, I would say they aren't worth it. His C1 does unlock the ability to play a healer, as it automatically converts a 5th normal attack to a special charge attack, but that's about it. His C2 makes the stacks from his A4 add extra damage to your ult, which looks quite strong. Whether it's a damage bonus or a multiplier increase is unclear, but either way it's quite good. His C4 is an attack speed increase for himself if he gets overhealed while on field, and a team attack speed buff if he gets overhealed when off field. Due to the nature of attack speed as a stat, and him having hit lag, I can't see this constellation being very good. His C6 just doubles his special charge attack damage, while also giving it a shitload of extra crit, which looks strong on paper, but it's a C6, come on. For his artifact set, it's very clearly just going to be either the new Hunter set, or Blizzard Strayer if you put him in Freeze. I'd personally just farm Hunter, because if you want to try a Melt Team or something goofy, it will be his best in slot while only being slightly worse in Freeze, and I do mean slightly. When it comes to his weapons, it gets a bit more interesting though. His signature weapon is going to be obviously his best, but for the love of God, do not pull it. It's only slightly better than Memory of Dust and Wanderer's signature, and even then, it's only 8% better than the new craftable weapon at R5. There are just too many other options to put on him to make his signature worth pulling for. Even Widsith, which is known for how jank and RNG it is, isn't too far off from his signature, even when its RNG is taken into account. That's going to be it for my Wriothesley kit review. Let me know if you're going to pull for him in the comments, and if you were informed, or just like my personality, be sure to like and subscribe. But with that out of the way, peace.